Blue Ridge Heating and Air testimonial.
My name is Jeff, and I live in Simpsonville. I've been in my house a real long time. I've had a service agreement, maintenance agreement with another company in town for about 5 years. When they started, they were pretty on top of things. They would come out, spend about an hour and a half servicing my unit, go through everything, give me a report. But over the years, their service fell off. I wasn't happy with the previous company that was servicing me for numerous reasons. One, they forgot to even call me for my spring service, which really kind of upset me. So I asked for a referral, and somebody recommended Blue Ridge Heating and Air, and they told me a few reasons why. And after researching, I felt very comfortable. I contacted them and signed up for their maintenance service agreement. Devin came on out. He was very thorough, introduced himself, very professional, courteous, said he wanted to start underneath the house. I showed him where the crawl space is. He was down there probably 20, 30 minutes. Came back out, was then cleaning and servicing and checking the unit outside. So I was just kind of casually chatting with him. I said, "How's everything looking down there?" And he said, "Well, honestly, your equipment's working just fine. It's an older unit, but everything seems to be working just fine. Everything's checking out. All the levels are good." He said, "But honestly, I need to let you know that you have some problems with your ductwork." And honestly, I knew it was the original ductwork from my house. My house was built in probably 94 or maybe 95. And guess what? I learned as a homeowner, you learn as you continue to live in the house, been there a long time, that things wear out. And my ductwork literally needed to be replaced. Devin came out and showed me about 40 different pictures of all my ductwork underneath the house, and it was very clear that it was extremely important for me to get that changed out. So they sent out Pete, the sales guy, put on his suit, magically squeezed into my crawl space, and he actually complimented it, said it's bigger than a lot of spaces he goes through, made me feel better. But he came out and he came up with a plan. He said, "This is what we're going to do." He went back, prepared a proposal, sent it to me. I had a couple other questions. We enhanced that to get some other parts cleaned while it was all taken apart. So Randy reached out to me. He asked if he could come on by and get underneath my house and make sure that they have everything ordered correctly for when they came and to do the install and replacement of the ductwork. Everything was going good. He came out and he recommended that we schedule one day and have a second day lined up. He said they should be able to get it done in a day, but just to be on the safe side, he scheduled me two. I also had concerns about keeping the house cool for my family while they were making this transition. He said, "Don't worry, we got you covered. We have some window units and supplemental air so that we can keep you cool and comfortable the entire time we're doing this." I had an appointment that morning, so I made sure everybody was set up straight. I headed out. So Nathaniel was kind of their lead. He got underneath the house. He got everybody settled. It was just two guys that showed up. He said the rest of the crew is going to be coming with more supplies. And before I even pulled out to go to my appointment, the other crew showed up. They got busy. I didn't expect it to be done. I came back to check on them around 4 in the afternoon, and it was done. Everybody was gone. The place was clean. You couldn't even tell they were there. The only thing different was I could tell a difference in my house comfort. I definitely had some leaks in my ductwork, so basically I was heating and cooling my crawl space instead of my house. So I highly recommend Blue Ridge Heating and Air. I really like the way they roll, their customer service, they're spot on with their time. Thing that it made me feel really good is after being a consumer, there's a lot of people doing this job working out of the back of their truck with just a little experience from a technical school, and I'm not putting that down. I'm sure they're qualified. But the owners here at Blue Ridge Heating and Air are actually engineers. In research, I found one is a chemical engineer, like Freon and all that type of stuff, and the other one is a mechanical engineer, how things work. And I couldn't imagine anybody else better to help me with my system. They'll thorough check. They said everything was good, and I'm back up and running.